What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's a little different scene today. I'm actually recording this from the house today. So I want to jump on here and answer some of the most frequently asked questions, I guess, under my videos, you could say. Um, it seems like my roadside videos have been the most popular ones. It's not by the design. I'm not sure why they became that, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna ask some of the in this video, I'm gonna answer one of the most frequently asked questions, which is about roadside and contracting with Allstate. Okay. So as far as Allstate, the most recent question that I got is, give me a second, let me pull it up. Overcome True One asked, good video. I just started, but I'm not getting any action. What do I do? Just drive till I get a call? That's a great question. So the way I see Allstate or any other roadside providers that you might contract with, they're not really something that you would dedicate like a whole income from. So they're really for volume. So you have to be doing other things to supplement when you're not busy. So the name of the game, y'all know that I do multiple things. It's not just roadside or Allstate or whatever else that I'm doing. I'm not doing that and that solely. So the idea, but with what I do is kind of just stacking everything and just making sure I'm busy for whatever period, right? So um on average, what Allstate is paying you to go change, whether it's change a tire, do a jump start, fuel delivery, whatever it may be, is not much, right? So you're getting anywhere from $20 to 35. I think I might have seen 38 or something like that to do any of these services, right? You're driving out to go do that. So what you need to be doing is also lining up something that's gonna um make you another $20 or $25 while you're out there. So that one run can turn from $25 from Allstate to a total of $45 because you might pick up something on Roadie. Roadie's another app that I use to kind of supplement that, right? So Roadie is an app that is essentially a delivery app. So you can pick up prescriptions from CVS, you can pick up things from Home Depot, all a bunch of things, Walmart, everything. They got everything that you could pick up. Again, I've also noticed about Roadie is it's not one of those things where I mean, you could in a way if you structure it right, but technically it's one of those things that pay you to take things in the same direction that you're going. So if you're leaving your house going, let's say 10 miles to go do a jump start for $25, if you could find something on Roadie that can pay you $10, $20, whatever it may be, to go from there back to your home or wherever you originally came from. That's how you kind of got to do things. But yeah, so that's the Allstate. So you're not gonna get a lot of hits. Depending on your market too. So I have mines pulled up, right? This is my earnings from Allstate, my weekly earnings. So as you can see, it varies, right? It could be 400, 600, 300. It varies. None of this is guaranteed. You're not gonna be getting hits guaranteed every day. You gotta figure out what times are busiest, what areas are busy. So you gotta kind of play the field in the beginning as well. And I'm just answering one person's question right now. So you got to do that. You're like I said, you're probably gonna average anywhere from $20 to about $40 per call with them. You just want to line other things up to do while you're waiting on these hits from them. So that way you're making money while you're waiting, or you're making money while you're moving around. So you can do things like Roadie. As far as roadside is concerned, this is not the only thing that I do use. I also advertise on Google for direct hits. So I do paid advertising on Google. I advertise for jump starts, tire changes, and all that. That's a whole nother thing as well. If I'm getting jobs directly from my ads or directly from my Google page, it pays a lot more. So the minimum that I charge when people call me directly is about $65, which is for a jump start. And depending on, as well as depending on locations, I think the highest that I'm it's really no cap, but the highest that I on average that I do charge is probably like 150, and that's for lockout. So if somebody locks their keys in their car or can't find their keys and need to get in their vehicle, that's about 150. So it could be anywhere from 100 to 150. So but again, you're not gonna get those as much as you get the Allstate. So while you're waiting for um one source to bring you leads or bring you business, you got to have other sources to kind of keep you busy. So again, the name of the game is to stay busy. So with that being said, just treat this like as something, it's just one of the few things that you may be doing throughout the day. So that's the way you gotta treat Allstate Good Hand Rescue Network when you're working with them, or any other place that you're going to contract with. As far as Roadside is concerned, that is pretty much standard. They're not going to pay you much when you contract with these people. That you're going to get $30, $40, $20 per service that you provide. um yeah, and here's my earnings. I'm literally putting it on. This is the actual app, the rescue app with Allstate. This is my weekly earnings from August and September. Yeah, I think this is weekly settlements. I could have took a screenshot of my more recent ones. I could do it actually right now. Give you an idea of October, what you're going to be doing. And then this also shows you how many rescues I'm doing each week to make this much, so you can get an idea of how much you're going to make per job. Oh, and also another thing that you do got to do is you got to upsell. So when you are going to change a flat tire, which is something I do, when you are changing a flat tire, and it's through Allstate is paying you $30 or $25 to change that flat tire, and that flat tire is flat because it got a nail in it, or there's a hole or a nail that came out. You can plug the tire, right? You can charge them, because it's outside of the coverage. You're only getting paid by Allstate to change the tire. So if you can tell them, hey, I could plug this tire for you, it's gonna be $25 or $20, whatever you may want to upcharge. Because now that becomes, instead of being a $25 tire change, this now would become a $50 service, because you're getting 25 from Allstate, and then you're charging another 25 to plug the tire. um Jump starts when somebody's battery is extremely low and they do need a new battery. You can offer your service to replace the battery. I do battery replacements as well. And even with that, that becomes, from a $25 jump start, you're charging $100 service fee to change the battery. And then you could potentially make even more money if you have a discount program with local part stores, which, like I do, I get batteries damn near 50% off. So a battery change really is like $200 for me. So I could simply turn a $25 jump start to a $225 situation. So these are also things that come with this and apply. So the more skills you do have outside of just doing the basic um, roadside services, the more you can upsell, right? So if you know how to change starters, if you know how to change alternators, and you can learn how to do these things as well, or you have kits to plug tires. um, you have you could do mobile battery replacements. You can take if let's say they don't have a spare, right? There's instances where people don't have a spare, and I offer to take the tire off, take the whole wheel, go get another tire for them, and bring it back. Of course, they're gonna pay extra for that. So those are premiums that you can add on to just expand how much you're making for every service that you provide. But again, in between those things, you got to have other things that you're doing to kind of kill the downtime between it. Why you don't want to sit and just wait. You want to be making money. So it's better to make $5 than zero while you're moving around. It's better to get paid to go from one place to another than to say, oh, it's $7 not enough. Nah, you can get paid $7 to go back home or whatever the case may be. So my I guess my final thoughts on work contracting with Allstate roadside assistance is that it's not the greatest. You're not going to make a full-time income on just doing contract work as a roadside assistance person with Allstate. You're going to have to supplement it. You're going to have to upsell. You're going to have to be doing other things. But outside of that, it is a great way to fill your downtime. The way I see my days is I want to fill from the moment I wake up to when I'm done working. I want all that to be filled with, um, opportunities where I'm making money. So this is a great way. So I know every time I get a call from Allstate, I know I'm making anywhere from $25 to $40, and that's good enough for me. All I got to do is be busy until they call me, and when they do call me, it just adds on to everything else. But yeah, so to answer the question that I was asked, that's pretty much my answer. I want to see if I can give you an updated. Let me find the app. Updated earnings for October to put on the screen as well. Cause right, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Now this is still September though. Is that weekly or yeah? Because September 14th to the 20th is up there, but it's still ongoing. What do I got in the way? But yeah, so that's the video I'm making. This is regarding working with Allstate, contracting with Allstate as a roadside assistance technician. I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate y'all watching. Peace. And if you have any questions, throw it in the comments. I appreciate y'all commenting and subscribing, subscribe. You know the whole thing. Appreciate it.